everybody, it's Rob. Welcome to Wednesdays here on Unprotected 6, and I'm here to answer the question of the week from Jen, who did our guest video this week. Actually, questions. There's several questions that were asked throughout the video, and I'm going to try and answer them all. And then even one that wasn't in the video, but I guess was supposed to be like a deleted scene. I don't know. So we'll start with that one. The deleted scene question was, what is your favorite part in the town you live in? Like, what's the favorite place you like to go in the town you live in? And I don't know, I actually like to go travel out of town a lot. And it's not because I don't like where I live, I really do. But one thing I like about it, and I think I said this in an earlier video, is that you can kind of go wherever you want. Like, I can go an hour and a half and go to the ocean, or I can go an hour and a half and go up to Reno or what have you in the snow. So it's kind of tricky. I guess if I have to pick like a favorite part here in Sacramento, probably like the lake. Like Folsom Lake, I really like to walk around out there and kind of get all outdoorsy once in a great while because I burn easy. But no, I like going out to the lake. It's a lot of fun. And then, downtown, midtown is always fun, like nights out. So there's lots of little gems and places to go. Old Town's pretty cool too. Okay, I'll stop. I can't pick just one. The other question that was asked in the video was favorite word and least favorite word. My favorite word, and I can't believe nobody has said this yet, especially Victoria, is fuck. Fuck is a very versatile word, huh? Fuck is a great word. You can use it, as like an adjective. You can use it as a noun. You can use it in all these different ways. Fuck you, you fucking fuck. Like, I swear like a sailor. Not in my day job, of course, because I don't want to get fired. But, it's like I release all this tension at night, and I can just, like, curse people out and what have you. So it's a lot of fun. Like, fuck you. Or, hey, wanna fuck? No. So it's a great versatile word. My least favorite word. I had to think about this one because there's very little that offends me, especially after doing Rocky Horror for as many years as I have. There's very, very little that offends me anymore. So I can't think of like an offensive word or anything like that. By the way, what's up with all the moist hate? I think that's a great word, moist. Like moist is a snack cake or, things like that. Or a moist cookie. Freshly baked. All right, anyhow, now that I've got everybody going, I would say probably my least favorite word is underpants. Okay? How 1950s is that? Like, seriously? Like, whenever I hear that word, like, a clean pair of underpants, I picture, like, somebody's grandma not in their underpants. Ooh, that's gross. Like, white cotton 50s panties. But, it's just like, it's underwear, or it's, boxers, or it's briefs, or it's nothing at all if you're adventurous. So I just don't like the word underpants. I think that's kind of stupid and really dated. So that's for the words. Now, you're probably wondering why I have all this shit here around is because I collect stuff. And one of the things I like to collect, which was the other question Jen asked, was all this little kid crap. Like, I have stuff, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the youthful person in me or what have you, but I like to collect silly stuff. Like, Pikachu, because I actually used to watch Pokemon like a long time ago. I don't really watch it so much anymore. Sorry, Kellen. But like 10 years ago, like I was totally into it and went and saw a movie when it came out and all that stuff. Kirby's, because I'm a big video game nerd. I love penguins so much. And of course, Bad Batsmaru. This is Hello Kitty's penguin friend. Love Batsmaru. And my NSYNC Lance Bear. How cool is that? I always knew. By the way, this was before he was out. I just always knew. Actually, that was bought for me. That was a gift. So, okay, but that's not all I collect. I actually collect a variety of things. So, let's look at one other thing I collect. Hi, okay, so we're in my room now, and I think you guys will get a kick out of this one because this is kind of a funny collection I used to have that I don't really have anymore. Here I have an old drawer full of Pez dispensers. That's right, and somehow an old cell phone charger is in there too. I don't know how the hell that happened, but it's just a bunch of old Pez dispensers I had from when I was in high school. I used to collect Pez dispensers a long time ago. I don't really know how it started. It was just kind of, I don't know, I think it just kind of started as a joke. I think my mother started, of all people, kind of as a joke, but I ended up really collecting them for some time, and you might wonder, well, why did you stop? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, I think Pez collecting kind of jumped the shark a little bit. Like, now you have all these museums, and I don't know, it seemed like it was like the cool thing to do, and I don't know, it just kind of seemed a little hokey to me. Like, I always kind of did it as a joke. The other thing is that people would knock them over all the time. They'd get drunk and knock the whole collection over, because they used to have them standing all up like on the windowsill or something, and they would just knock them all over. Actually, once there was actually an earthquake centered about 100 miles from here, and that knocked a couple of them over, but it wasn't like the whole thing. Like when people would just try to be funny and knock over the whole thing, and it wasn't funny. It was kind of a dick thing to do. Like maybe the first time was funny, but after that it just got old, and I just kind of put them all away. I didn't really want to collect them anymore. I don't know if I grew out of it or what, but you know, I'm hanging on to them. Maybe in a few years they'll actually be worth something. If not, maybe if I ever have kids someday, I'll try to convince them Pez collecting is cool and give them my collection. I don't know. For now, they sit in the drawer and collect dust. Okay, so I'm back here and I'm getting towards the end of the video. I don't really have like a whole lot else to really say that's going on this week. Nothing that exciting. Just, you know, working, trying to get excited for some trips I have coming up. It looks like there's a very good chance I'm going to be in Chicago in a month. I'm still trying to plan all that out. That's pretty cool. And E3, huge nerdy thing that's coming up in a couple months, and then hopefully Seattle in August. So especially after the crappy last year I had, I'm really excited to be traveling a whole bunch this year. So that's pretty much what's going on with me. I'm getting really excited too. My roommate is hosting the Amazing Race for Real Reels in Sacramento next week, and I'll have to put a link over in the little info bar over on the side to the first video from the first season that he did of the Amazing Race. Okay, like, you know how, like, I'm sure a lot of people that watch these videos, either you know me through the games on LiveJournal, or you know that I do play the games on LiveJournal, like Survivor and Big Brother and all those TV-based shows, okay? Well, like, a lot of us are so competitive and epic, we actually host the Amazing Race, us local Sacramento people, for reals. And John, my roommate, puts this whole thing together, and, you know, we did this, like November, I think was the first one, and it was awesome. We were running all around town, and I was really sad though because I had to quit halfway through, and anybody that's ever played a game with me knows I hate to quit, but it was like 5 weeks after I had surgery, and I got really like kind of sick partway through, and I had to quit. But I had a blast the time that I had doing it, and I know everybody else had a really good time too. Now, I'll put a link to the video, but here's the thing, like, poor Johnny tried to do the whole thing by himself, so he didn't really tape anything past the intro, because I don't think he anticipated, like, hey, I'm going to have to run things off my phone, and because it got pretty creative how he was able to run it all himself. But this next time, there's 3 people hosting it, so there's going to be lots of video, I hope. In fact, I know they're asking to borrow the camera I do for these videos, so we'll see. Victoria and I are a team, and we're 2 very, very competitive bitches in these types of like race games, so it should be very, very fun. We'll see what happens. So I'm very excited about that next week. In fact, I've been training on Wii Fit for like a whole week for that. Anyhow, okay, more collections. I want to close with this because I know there's at least one collection that I know Jen, our guest, will want to see. I've been saving the best for last here. I was asked to give a few shout outs while we're walking over to the kitchen. Brian is awesome, Rainbow. And Ashley, I hope your voice comes back. I guess it was pretty bad in the video last week, unfortunately, so I know she's been very sick, so let's all hope she feels better soon. But she will be here with a video, sick or not. I wanted to show this along with my collecting things. I actually collect like Hello Kitty stuff, which is... Actually, this started as a joke. I don't really like this crap, contrary to what people might tell you. It's kind of a spin-off of my love of Bats Maru, Hello Kitty's penguin friend. But for some reason, people interpreted that as that I liked Hello Kitty stuff. And so whatever, I rolled with it. So yes, that's an actual Hello Kitty toaster and coffee maker, and yes, I use both. But that's not what I really wanted to show. Up here. What I wanted to show was this. I also collect fridge magnets. How funny is that? Look at all that crap I have. I like to get stuff from places I visit and so on. Like this is from Mendocino, which we used to go to regularly. New York, where the lesbian lives. I hope she's watching. I have a lot of other friends in New York too. And Disneyland, of course. You know I love Disneyland. And just, you know, I like funny stuff too. Like this one, the Stick People one. That sometimes takes a little time to get. So if you ever want to buy me a present and you're not sure what I would like or don't like, okay, back to me now, hi. Okay, if you're ever sure what I would like or what I don't like, give me a fridge magnet. It'd be awesome. So there you go. That's it. That's it for collections and for the topics of the week. And stay tuned. Ash and her voice will be back tomorrow. And maybe if her voice is good enough, she'll sing for us. I'm going to say that every week till she actually does. That's going to do it. So have a good week, everybody, and I'll see you next week here on Unprotected 6. Bye.